Kenya has the joint third largest HIV epidemic in the world alongside Tanzania, with approximately 1.6 million people living with HIV as of the year 2018. The first case of HIV in Kenya was detected in 1984. By the mid-1990s, HIV was one of the major causes of illness in the country, putting huge demands on the healthcare system as well as the economy. Kenya's HIV epidemic is driven by sexual transmission and is generalized, meaning it affects all sections of the population, including children, young people, adults, women, and men. Welcome to the Get to Know Show as we take a look at the life of one lady, Doreen Mora, who is a victim of HIV stigma. My name is Lewis Mwalili. I am beautiful story is her mantra, and it's what keeps one Doreen Mora Moracha moving on strong even when life seems to be at its worst. This, she tells us, is always a reminder that even the hard times are part of her beautiful story. You may have probably met Doreen on the streets of social media, always wearing a broad smile. She never shies away from sharing her status and addressing various issues relating to HIV and AIDS. Even though Doreen remains positive and has refused to be defined by her status, she says that the journey is not easy and one has to keep on adapting with time. Doreen Mora is 28 years old, born in a family of 5. Her parents are a HIV discordant couple. The dad is HIV negative and the mom is HIV positive. Doreen's little brother died in 1999 due to AIDS-related complications. She says she acquired HIV from her mother through what you can call mother-to-child transmission. She's been living positively with the virus. The fact that she is HIV positive is not a barrier to anything she wants to do, just like any other person. Being only 13, Doreen did not receive the revelation about her status with shock, probably because she was still quite young. Even when her relatives would disinfect her utensil after she finished eating, she never understood the reason behind it until much later. Also, sharing her story on social media brings about different opinions from people. At one point, someone said her family is cursed. Some say she is using her HIV status to get money, and some even say she is not living with HIV. Instead of focusing on what people say about her, Doreen chooses to continue sharing her story even more so that people can change their narrative and perception towards living with HIV. And while she tries to be as accommodating as possible, she admits that there are times she can't help but block at least 2 or 3 people a day who say mean things to her on social media. She however notes that people are accommodating in real life, but things are completely different on social media. Do you remember in 2010 when people flocked Loliondo village in Tanzania to get miraculous healing from Babu's potion? Well, let me inform you that Doreen was also not left behind. After drinking from Babu's cup, she was convinced that indeed she was healed. The virus was gone and there was no need to continue taking her ARVs. After all, the wonder concoction could heal all sorts of chronic diseases, or at least that's what people were made to believe. Sadly, 2 years later, Doreen got very sick from pneumonia, and that's when it hit her that she had been living in denial. She was still positive and the treatment had not done the magic it claimed to do. The realization hit her to the core and she admits that this was the lowest moment in her life. Just like any other human being, Doreen has got ups and downs, the stigma, the discrimination, defaulting problems with adherence. Doreen found out the hard way that lack of understanding can mean that people with HIV are stigmatized, explaining that she has experienced a lot of cyberbullying online. She has been body shamed because of a side effect of antiretroviral treatment that left her legs looking thinner than the rest of her body. Some people will say that she is cursed. However, there have been some positive outcomes for Doreen, who said she has reached places she would only imagine and have met people she could only see on TV since revealing her status and embracing it positively. Doreen says that more advocacy is needed and more facts concerning HIV should be put out there, starting from grassroots, in barazas, roadshows, schools, universities, and also media engagement to break the myths and misconceptions. Education is all the more important, as one of the keys to stop HIV spreading is ensuring that people are tested, are receiving adequate medication, and know how to prevent passing on the disease. She finishes by saying that the journey is not easy and there is no manual to living with HIV. You just adapt with time, adhere to your ARVs, and remind yourself that you are greater than HIV. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and also drop a comment.